We deal with the basics of REBUS, the validation and the learning approach. On day 2, I'm going to present to you the validation approach and specialize on the e-learning technologies that we are going to use. The e-learning, one learning technology that we are going to use, we will also use 2 other devices. In the afternoon, we are going to have an excursion to create these places. And I'm extremely happy that we have the opportunity to, because if you offer the same thing for the 30th time, probably there will be no client for that. Or they have to see, yes, Altin.
If you are lost in
illustration, yes. Okay. Yeah, of course there are opportunities to survive, for instance, exactly. So identify and bear risk, of course, all this is there. So, and then of course, you have to convince others, you have to communicate the whole thing in a good way. All these are challenges. All these are things where you need entrepreneurial competences in order to cope with it. The question is, how can we measure these competences?
Это территория университета Дуйсбург-Эссен.
Можно просто как-то
Ближе к экрану. Реально кейсы и из интернета, примеры из интернета.
еще ничего.
So how about the
maybe I think wants to make a presentation. Yeah. As the only man of the group, I mean. Not
that's a good argument that you do it.
Thank you. It's a fair representative. Okay. The students of information technologies, business administration, in division between bachelor students or master students, because we have these actual courses, and we can take students from each one. Organizing and managing a small business, financial planning and control to be done in a course, and business plan creation is one of the most important of them if we want to bring a business and a business plan. So, or at least the main point.
We are open to suggestions.
Yeah.
For me, it was a little bit confusing, clean and some knowledge and learning.
Doesn't really matter, because you will always get this problem. You can do, yeah, absolutely. That's perfect. I just interrupted you because it was the perfect situation to address this theme. Because, but still, I would like to say something on business planning. I would like to ask you this question to all of you. Do you think that all students will go for business planning? master students and bachelor students.
Yeah.
And imagine you would offer this course for a student in the 3rd semester. Would you think that he would go for a business plan?
Yes, the main point, let's give it a try. Business plan, love it, but at some points, yes.
What do you mean by at some points?
To have, at minimum, to have an idea of the voices that a business plan has.
A business plan, independent from their age, because this is what I would not expect. Actually, I mean, I just wanted to
figure out the time. I think
yeah,
yes. I think yes.
I just wanted to hit.
2 of them, and later on she created like a small kind of gallery. So she did the first steps of an entrepreneurship, and at least she had an idea of her target group, of the people she wanted to sell. In her own idea, her own, I don't know, way of doing business. You never know.
Okay. I mean, this just leads to one more.
Okay, so we are Universal, it's a private institution of higher education. We are from University
Cyber University of Telecommunications and Informatics. Is this private or?
Novosibirsk.
Is your university
Public. And this is
It's up to me, I guess. So, welcome. Welcome everybody. As you can see from the picture, this room is always too small for entrepreneurship. And I hope this distance, a tight distance, will help you to come into our website, and IDE. You follow this link here, and you can look it up, what's behind that. We have a crowdfunding platform. Within that project, we're just running for 3 years. It's just a kind of test if it is working, science to business by crowdfunding. So maybe you know we have some platforms which are investigating in science crowdfunding. If it's working within university and if it's fruitful. But back to Innovationsfabrik, what is it? Try to iterate processes, products and services, run that business, that specific business. So I show you validated idea and enterprise. So that is the main issue even for funding, if it's sustainable business. It was a different room, which was a quite comfortable situation because we have this situation that we lack on room to even iterate different ideas and even let them have their makerspace. These are some ideas that went out from the Innovationswerkstatt workshop. Some ideas under the theme mobility of the future. We decided to make 6 different visualizations of the outcomes. So we even try to help, for example, researchers on a high level to come up with visualizations of their normally you're that is an issue. I got it. That's really simple.
You know that is from the you know the book something create this kind of thermomix model at the in which you can buy the ingredients. Yes, I would like to put the carbonara and everything pack with the portion of.
It means every iPhone, you know better. I mean, there are some IMEA. You know this number? Yeah. The software can identify your device from your software.
Those posts belong to each other. Those clusters, so they belong to the user side. Maybe
Because you have it's a very from this point of view it's for example
elderly people,
another software from laptop
or for children. And the stages are to come up with a decision which is the most important user, for example.
and then no just to explain it please. And then I mean the idea is that the professor is connected with these laptops when he goes to the place. Okay, let's start the lecture now. And he can.
And second word is mobile phone.
Okay, it's up to you. Quick feedback, just one sentence.
Can you repeat it once?
The first word is projector, and the second word is mobile phone, cell phone.
What could it be?
That is too sophisticated. I know it's difficult. I will tell you the third word.
A little louder.
Italian spaghetti.
Turn on the project.
Instead of carrying it out.
I see that the crowd is with you, so tell us what you imagine.
Well, what we thought is really, our idea came while Simon was delivering this presentation, and we thought, look, you had to have computer, you had to have a projector, why not to have all of that in your universities? Professors can use that as well very easily, you know, just do your slides in house.
Ski lifts, right?
Flexible ski line.
Ski shoes.
Olympic Games, new Olympic Games, Sarajevo.
Write it down.
The professor was near us.
I was fine.
That there are some ski lines that can fly. So, but I don't know.
I didn't hear. So.
I've seen many movies when the people with ski lines they can fly. So not on the snow, just on the air. If you are something glad, please don't.
It's one of possibilities.
Maybe Dubai.
Of course.
Yes.
Dubai. Skiing, I think of Dubai.
During the summer.
Okay.
I imagine manipulation.
Yeah, I will repeat once again. Robot and feelings. Come on.
Artificial marriage.
Artificial
Marriage.
marriage.
Artificial therapist.
Maybe.
The robot will tell me what I want to hear.
Robot that feels for me.
Artificial massage.
Something else? Any more?
For every business. Every business have to make a victory on the market, on the current marketplace. And this course, digital entrepreneurship, can increase the chances of success in this very competitive environment. And it will teach to the students by the digital tools which can enable business to improve online offering and goods and capabilities. Such elements as basic notions, tools, e-commerce, and social media marketing, and other styles of digital marketing. Well, concerning to phase 1, it takes 8 hours. It means 8 hours too. And it is assignment, brainstorming, and exercise. Includes assessment. Concerning to the project, it takes 24 hours, and these are different project activities. And concerning to the phase 3 project, it takes 24 hours. Fairly and conversations and feedback on the students' supporting materials. Different types of supporting materials as files and sending emails and SMS messages and other types. And concerning to the phase 3 in portfolio, it takes the materials which students prepare for themselves. And shortly about contents. As I said before, face-to-face part takes such things as SMM, social media marketing, and digital marketing, including marketing in the internet, in the it may be workshops with online stores and online shops, and
this connects somehow a little bit because you said that what you just presented was just the first phase, and how would you consider what you just? I would consider that also as a kind of basic thing in regard to the question if they do their internships somewhere, if they practice it.
yes.
There should be somewhere a practical project as well. So
Should teach the students how to be better, know how to be like a teacher, but how to be better, how to get better skills and better knowledge than the teacher.
okay, that's good. I assume that the practical phase will come later, or will they somehow do something in an enterprise?
Yes,
or?
other parts will be some later.
Okay, good. So
By email, yes.
by email,
Yeah,
that's good.
of course.
Okay, so and yeah, I would like to switch over now to